What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live, the one episode and show where Shane spills his guts and tells us all the cool stuff that they're working on that we're not supposed to know about. So Shane, hit it, man. What are we going to drop next?
Oh, it's today.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
There's something we're going to drop today?
Yeah.
Well, I know we have the SEMA Build off that we're going to be talking to folks about, but there's something else.
Yep.
Okay. Well, before we get into it, guys, make sure you don't go too far. But let's say what's up to some of the guys that are already in the chat. Make sure we're not missing anyone here. But check, Kick, what's going on with your man Nelson B's in the house? Nelson B comes back every week. Did you know he's one of our better followers or like loyal followers? He comes specifically to hear your witty comebacks. Just saying.
That don't exist.
Jason, what's going on with you, man? Mike Solomon here as well. Jason Andres from Hawaii, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Addicted to RCs, what's going on with you? Says he finally caught alive. Rather you be caught alive.
Yeah, that's important.
Right. Modesto, Francisco Garcia representing Modesto in the 209. Thank you so very much for that. Dustin Taylor's here as well. What's going on? He's representing Old Dirty from Tatum, New Mexico. RC Graphics by Monsters here as well, hanging out with us. Appreciate you as always, bro. Thank you so very much. Let's see. Edward Hargis, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Joseph Cruz saying what's up from Guam. Pierre Stern. I know Pierre Stern's from Germany, though. I think so. He's in one of our other chats. Hello, everyone. It's Shane. It's the Shane Show, Radraff says. See, you're someone now. Cleat RCs, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. Nelson B's like hand, pink waving. Shea Kicks says, spill the beans, Oscar, for the next release. It's not really a release, guys. It's not really a release. Just something that we'll share with you guys really quick. That it turned out. I'll get into it. Hold on a second.
It wasn't pre-planned.
Right. Keith and King, what's going on with you, man? Says, happy sunburn tacos from Kansas. Appreciate you, man. Taryn Collar, man, what's going on from Indiana? Appreciate you. What's up, Oscar? Can't wait for next week's video, James Cole says. Appreciate you, James, man. Appreciate you so much for that. Rad Rav says, hello from Galifas, burning down. Yeah, you guys got a lot of fires going on out there right now. Y'all stay safe for sure. Pat House, your launch of the 4S MT went well across the influencer crowd. Well, appreciate you. We're glad. We're glad it's being accepted well.
Definitely a solid truck. It's very fun.
I mean, it was fun driving. It was fun filming more for me, but they don't let me drive them anymore because I guess I'm okay at driving crawlers and lowriders, but bashers, I tend to bash them. Who knew, you know? JD's RC, what's up with you, man? Out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Dustin Taylor's here as well. Michael Cole, Jacob Eckwright. Hello again, Shane. You know you want to give away information. He's a Volt today. He just won't do it, you know? I might get him to slip once, though. I don't know. We'll see what's up. Ricky Weeble's here as well. Ricky, what's up with you, brother? How are you? RC Reviews. When's that lowrider truck coming out? Whenever we make one, I guess. Addicted to RC, sorry. I've been watching all your Redcat Lowrider videos after finally getting my Candy and Chrome edition. Such an amazing RC. We appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying them as well. Dustin Taylor says he's ordering himself a Mob Audio tonight. I love it. Rex Racer, what's going on with you, man? Representing the 502. It's always good having you on the show. Thank you so very much. Austin Barnes is here and he wants to know where's his nitro hot air balloon, Chan? I mean,
that would actually work. Way better than the submarine.
I mean, because submarine should be nuclear.
No.
Ah.
It's expensive.
No, it's low plutonium. Never hurt nobody. Oh, man. Jason, did I see the video that you tagged us in? Maybe not, but we get tagged by so much. I'll definitely keep an eye on it, though, Jason. Appreciate you so much. I'll make sure we put a pin in your comment here so that I can look into that in the future as well. So, guys, check it out. Today's show, we're going to be talking about a couple of different things. Two things in particularly, specifically, I should say. One is something that turned out to come about, which we'll get into here very shortly. And the second thing is the highly anticipated SEMA Build Off. That's right. Today, officially, we're launching the SEMA Build Off. If you don't know what the SEMA Build Off is, you might have been living under a rock or may not have been following Redcat for the last 6 or 7 years. Every year we do the SEMA Build Off. The last few years have been really lowrider related, and we're going to keep with that theme. We have builders from all over the world. The last year we opened it worldwide, which we had the grand prize winner, Dylan Long Show out of Paris, France. He ended up winning with a great honorable mention to Seth Carranza, who won, you know, first place US and then first place, you know, both amazing, beautiful cars, and they both got taken to SEMA and displayed for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people to see at our booth at SEMA. No different this time, except we included one more thing. So before we used to leave it capped off to only the LRH 285 chassis, which is a chassis you find in the 59, 64, but as well as the LR 260, which is the lowrider chassis that's underneath the Monte. We also included coes in the haulers chassis because we know there's some folks doing some crazy stuff and you never know what may come of it. But before we get into that, we're going to do this. Back in April, do you remember what happened in April?
Yep. We planned a huge April Fool's thing and it didn't work out, so we made this.
So, yeah. So Shane, what happened? Why did we do this? Explain it a little more in depth. Why did we have this right here be our April Fool's? Because we had an amazing April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
And then we came up with this last minute.
We designed this really cool April Fool's joke, which was going to be a huge joke and a lot of filming. And Oscar at the time had a lot of other filming to do, I believe.
Yes.
And then the prop that we were using didn't turn out so well. And so about like 4 hours before we had to decide on something, this might have been the night before, actually.
It was. And I think we had Kelly working on this last minute to create this.
This was like an 8 p.m. day before kind of thing.
So of course the owner decided, hey, you know what? We're going to offer the Ascent 17. And as it says, for your person, for the person in life that wants something just slightly bigger than the 18 scale that we had offered. Now, obviously, there's a lot of hidden innuendos in that, but we won't get too far into it. But it even shows you the difference in millimeters that we're talking about. I mean, the Ascent 18 total bumper to bumper was 218 millimeters, while the Ascent 17 sat at a staggering 222 millimeters, right? So, ironically enough, we came in the next morning to just a bunch of people that were upset that it was a joke because people said we want a pink Ascent. Like, that's kind of mean. My daughter wanted one. I was going to get one for my wife. And we felt bad. We felt so bad, in fact, that right now on our website, you guessed it, we now offer the Ascent 18 in pink. Took a little longer than I wanted to, but guys, it's, there it is. I call it the Pepto.
It's very Pepto Pig in person.
Very Pepto-Bismol-y. This is what it looks like in the studio. We have a lot of different lights and we have filters on the camera, but what you see in this picture, I took this picture Monday, outdoors in the sun, so that's a lot more close to what you're going to be getting. But yes, because the community asked for it and there was quite an overwhelming number of people that were disappointed that that was a joke, that we decided to offer the pink Ascent 18. So for those of you guys, again, not a huge launch by any means. We weren't trying to hype this up, but we just want to make sure you guys know that for the pink lover in your life, there now is an Ascent 18 in pink, because we felt really bad that people got mad that we didn't offer it.
It looks pretty cool.
It does
very
look cool.
Vibrant pink.
I mean, I'd rock it.
It's kind of hard to tell, like, in all the pictures and the videos and stuff, it doesn't really come out.
Right, and I mean, think about it, too. I mean, I'm the firm believer, real men can wear pink, and it's not really pink, it's a salmon, just for the record.
I wouldn't say this is salmon.
I mean, it's
definitely hot pink.
It's like fuchsia, right?
I'd say it's hot pink or Pepto.
Definitely
like
Pepto.
Straight Pepto.
So what we were going to do is we're going to get this box and throw a bottle of Pepto in it, shake it up, and pick up this box where we're going to, like, drop that, but it didn't really work out that well. But regardless, now you guys know the pink Ascent 18 is now available on our website. If you are in the mood to buy one for your daughter, your wife, or just because you like pink yourself and it doesn't matter, you just love the color, they are available on our website right now as we speak. The link for it is in the description of this video. Again, not a huge launch, but just another version. Again, listening to you guys, listening to the community, and we saw that there's a need for it. As well as I'm a big advocate for cancer awareness. So of course, I totally am support of this specific color. I was really excited when I found out that this was gonna happen. They didn't come on the original order when we restocked the other ones. They had to come on their own separate order. So obviously we were a little bit more delayed on showing these. But definitely if you want it, it is now available on our website. Make sure you guys check it out. Where's yours?
I don't know.
No? Ralph says that's hot
one.
pink. See, Austin Barnes says, bastards need to take my money. See, this screams Austin Barnes. Like, I think this, Austin, your next livery for your drift car, it's got to be pink. I'm trying to talk him into painting his Corvette pink or wrapping it in pink. Listen, you have
pink one.
You have a New Balance theme going on with your car. Why not be sponsored by Pepto?
That would make more sense, to be honest.
I'm saying, right? I mean, I think it'd be a good fit, you know? Corey Clark, what's going on with you, man? How are you? Sleek Hobbies RC says, my wife will love it. See? Appreciate that. That's awesome. Sleek Hobbies says, I think you guys should change orange to the Vigilante, make it orange. Actually wouldn't be a bad color combo on that. I think that would be cool in the future.
I personally would want like a candy red, I think would look pretty
Candy
good.
red, yeah. Clay Keats, what's going on, brother, man? Hey, Crawl for Hope, pink, there it is. Great for a BCA build, right?
Yep.
We need a pink RDS drift car now, Skunk says. Can we do that? Let's do that. Pink body it up. I'm telling you, pink looks great on a drift track. I know because I've seen them on the track that you used to own, you know?
There's a lot of pink to purple fades.
I mean, I like that color. I think it rocks. You know what I'm saying? Call it Pink Panther Ascent 18. I kind of still like Pepto Ascent. Because it really is like a Pepto color.
Like, it might not look like it on camera. It is Pepto pink. I don't
See,
know if we can say that, but it is.
Austin Barr says, we're bringing the pink liveries back already. Andrew Steen, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out, bro. Let's see here. RC Graphics by Monte says, I'll wrap it if you go hot pink. Yeah, see, Matt Jackson says Shane's new license plate is going to be Pepto Power. P-E-P-T-P-W-R.
Ridiculous.
Pept Power. Burnt orange, Edward Hargis says. Yeah, candy. So there you guys have it. So again, not a big launch, but something we just wanted to let you guys know about. And like always, we've been using the show itself to highlight anything new that we're bringing to the table. So there it is, available on our website. Shop as needed for the pink lover in your life. And just so you know, it's not an Ascent 17. This is an Ascent 18. Unlike April Fool's.
Just a different color.
Just a different color.
Yep.
So it's pinky in the brain. Let's go. Let's rock it. So, guys, there it is. That's that. We're done. You guys have a good rest of your day. We're out of here.
Is that it?
That's it, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, wait. There's one more thing. That's right. As I mentioned earlier in the episode, today we launch the SEMA Build Offer 2024. I mentioned to you guys earlier in the show, it's an official launch, ready to rock it. We're calling you out. Every single one of you amazing builders. There's a lot of you guys that started last year that couldn't get your cars done in the final hour, the 11th hour, right before the show. And you guys bowed out, and the best of the best stayed, and we picked some great winners. Seth Carranza won honorable mention here within the U.S. out of Southern California. Big shout out to him. I salute you. And as well as the GOAT, the man himself. Oh my gosh, Dylan Long Show out of Paris, France, with his amazing Midnight Sunset build. Their vehicles were on display at the show all week long. I mean, listen, guys, if your car gets picked to win in the SEMA Build-Off, your car is going to be in front of hundreds of thousands of people, a lot of people walking by, cameras on them all day long. What better way to show off one amazing piece of artwork at a show like SEMA? Redcat's been at SEMA for multiple years. I can't tell you exactly how many off the top of my head, but I want to venture to say a lot, over 7, 8 maybe.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I know I've been to 3. I missed one because of my accident. This will be my 4th time. Anyway, regardless, SEMA Build-Off, it's ready to rock and roll. Here's some things that you need to know if you feel that you have what it takes to be entered to the SEMA Build-Off competition. 1, you're going to want to go ahead and check out the link in the description of this video. It's going to take you to a form on our website that you're going to fill out. We need some basic information. You can do everything else perfectly, but if you do not register yourself, you can't win. So make sure you do that first. Second, you're going to want to take pictures of your build. in any state that it's in, but at the end of the term, it has to be completed. Vehicle should be operational, meaning it has to run, operate. It's got to be a must. And you can use an LRH 285 chassis, which is found underneath the 59 or 64. It's a hopper chassis. The LR 260, which is the same chassis underneath the Monte Carlo. Or you can use the hauler chassis, which we added this year. We will, at that point, have all of your vehicles. We will share them with the world here as we get closer and closer. We'll, as a company, vote on the top vehicles to choose from, and we'll pick the winner that we're going to be taking this year to SEMA. At that point, we will have you ship your car to us. We will have it arrive here. We will go ahead and inspect it, make sure everything is good. Take it to SEMA. Normally speaking, I take it with me, and I literally sleep with a box. Use it as a pillow. It's really uncomfortable for a week, but I do it.
It's a very stressful time.
It is very stressful because we're taking the car in and out of the box every single time. We then go ahead and set it up at the show for everyone to see and take it back with us to the house where we stay at every single day, making sure it doesn't stay out of our sight. And then when we get back here to home base in Phoenix, we go ahead and ship your vehicle back to you. That means that you are and will be, if you do win, without your vehicle for approximately about 2 to 3 weeks. In lieu of that, we will be giving you a choice of your RC Lowrider in replacement of that car to keep as a consolation prize for winning. So if you have what it takes, if you feel that your build is of the caliber of the Seth Carranzas that have been in the past, the Louis Alcalas that have entered in the past, the Jeff Lozanos that have won in the past, the Dylan Long shows, then you're going to want to enter in, and you're going to want to start by filling out the form and entering for your chance to win. Making sure that you post pictures on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you want to post. Pictures are always the best because I can screenshot those pictures and actually share them here. If you have a video, I can enter it that way, but I still strongly recommend, like if you use TikTok, to still use photos on Instagram and Facebook if possible, using the appropriate hashtags. Some of those hashtags are going to be, let me go down here. You're going to post your builds on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, or TikTok, and you're going to tag Redcat and use the following hashtags. hashtag RC SEMA Build Off 2024, hashtag Redcat Creations, hashtag Redcat Nation, and that's how we end up finding your builds when we look daily as we're getting closer and closer to these builds. A lot of the time I will say that it's awesome to see you guys show pictures of the progression. It kind of makes it fun because we'll share these pictures as we go in the coming weeks and months as we get closer and closer. The competition starts today officially. So as of right now, where's the dates? Okay, so it starts today, July 31st, and the winner will be selected on October 15th, and we will announce the winner on October 16th live here on the show for all of you guys to know. It was a great show last year. It was full. A lot of people were in the comments. A lot of people were watching in anticipation with who was going to win. Definitely feel that the right vehicles won. So again, if you want to be a part of this, it's a friendly competition, but it's worldwide, baby. So we want the best of the best around the world. So let's see what comes out of this. Let's see what gets built. As I mentioned, there was a lot of amazing builds that probably could have taken the crown or come close to taking the crown or even took an honorable mention, but they just weren't done. They weren't finished. There was things missing on them. Like there was one build that I loved that maybe the trunk wasn't wrapped up and he's like, my car's just not done yet. You know what I'm saying? And people were honest about it. I'm close, but I'm just not close enough. And there's a lot of amazing builds that honestly just blew our minds. So again, if you want in on this, you guys now know SEMA Build Off launches officially today. You can start by entering the form, sharing your photos, tagging Redcat, using the hashtags. All the information is on the link in the description of this video, as well as the rules for this actual competition. So happy building, have fun, make it enjoyable, and let's make this one the best one yet. Next week, I am going to be bringing on Dustin from 110 Rod Shop. He's going to share with us some stuff that he's making for the RC Lowrider community that is absolutely insane. So we're going to have him on the show, and maybe some stuff that you guys might be wanting to use for your upcoming build that you guys are going to be doing for the SEMA Build off. So don't go too far. Next week we'll have Dustin on the show. We'll make sure that we share with you guys all of the good times, and let's get into it, man. Sorry, I had your face blocked out for a long time. I kept looking at you like, why are you looking at me all mean? Like,
I was just looking at the comments because my face was blocked, so I was like, all right.
Let's see here. So yes. So to answer your question, any body can be used on the vehicle as long as the platform is those three platforms. As long as the chassis beginning, I mean, you can take the chassis, you can cut it up, stretch it, shorten it, do whatever you want with it, but it has to start as an LRH 285 chassis, an LR 260 chassis, or a hauler chassis. So as long as it starts that way, any body that you want to make fit on it, it's wide open for interpretation. It just has to be functional. The car has to actually work at the end of the day.
And what counts as working?
I mean, it's got to move.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's got to steer. It's got to go forward and backwards at least, right?
Okay.
I mean, I think that's safe, right?
Yeah.
And
well,
who knows?
You're not going to make a hauler hop. So.
No, right. Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, I think if the bone structure is the chassis itself, I think that is the one key ingredient that we should run with. Titty Westby, I wish I could enter the bed dancer, but it looks like RC SEMA 2025. Yeah,
Yep.
you know, by then that'll be an insane year. With,
There's going to be a lot of stuff.
because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be available.
All
by
of
then.
the, I guess we've announced them on the show. All the other 64 size bodies are going to be out then too. So we're going to have more than a couple body
63 that's supposed to launch later this year, which we've been open with you guys about. You know, we're hoping to see that before the end of the year. So SEMA 2025 will be an insane year with 63s as well.
We got a couple more.
Oh, and then there's also that one thing, and then that other weird thing too that is kind of funky.
Yep.
And then finally, my Prius drift car. Thank you for that. I'm so excited about that. Let's see here. There was some questions here. Let's see here. Redneck Sports. We go live here on Facebook and YouTube every Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Unless it's a Mountain Standard Time, then we alternate, right?
If you just type in Arizona time and 3:30, it'll come up.
Yeah.
We're on our kind of our own thing.
Right. Let's see. There was one. Any parts coming for the RDS? Kenneth Kennedy wants to know.
Not currently scheduled.
Can you make me a Prius body?
No. There's already a Prius body. There's 2 manufacturers that make Prius bodies now.
Then I need one.
Yeah.
Bad.
Pretty cool.
Actually, I want a lifted Prius. I changed my mind.
That could happen.
Rad Raf, can the chassis be modified to fit body and still be eligible? Yes, 100%. As long as the chassis started as an LRH 285 hopper chassis or an LR 260 Monte chassis or a hauler chassis, you can cut that bad boy, stretch it, shorten it, widen it, do whatever you want with it, but it has to start as a foundational Redcat chassis. Dude, big body Prius, bro, with some donks on it, some 26ers. That's a thing.
Ridiculous.
Why not?
You could do that on the Monte.
Yeah, I could.
It'll fit that platform. It's a regular drift body.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my God, Andrew, could you imagine a 1/5 scale 64 Impala? Just cruise? That would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Expensive.
Yeah. I want one I can sit in.
They make those.
Yeah.
Like
Madrigal
a
Custom
modified
Turntable
power.
says we need a taco truck.
Yeah. I agree.
I love it. I love it.
A drifting taco truck would be sweet.
Right. G. Carter, yes, on our website you'll be able to find hats, shirts, and banners available for sale. Dark Matters 657, do you guys do giveaway? Yes, we do quite a bit of giveaways throughout the year. I think we've done a number of them. We do a giveaway every time we drop a new product.
Yeah.
And there's also some other giveaways that we've done as well. But on average, we do multiple giveaways. Unlike other people, we do giveaways. We like doing giveaways. They're fun. It's a good time. RC Graphics by Munster. So if the doors open, they have to close? I mean,
I don't know about that.
I mean,
as long as it gets here safely with
right.
the doors
I mean,
open.
if you
have
to ship a car with doors open because they don't close and it breaks off, I mean.
And you got to remember, like the shippers are gonna throw this,
right?
So
listen,
be very careful.
Right, and I'll be honest with you guys. when we choose a winner, we're going to have a really in-depth discussion on how to pack these things up, because I'll be honest with you, the most nerve-wracking thing was having like Seth's car arrive, and it got jolted around, and he had these beautiful candy painted pumps in the back that ended up breaking just in transportation. And in taking the car in and out and shipping it back, you know, things got jolted and more things ended up breaking on the car, sending it back. It was really nerve-wracking to deal with that. And it almost got to a point where I was almost advocating, saying, I don't really want to have people ship their cars anymore. Like, they're two amazing one pieces of works of art, and we're relying on this postal service or FedEx or UPS to do the best job possible. And but I was talked into let's do it, and we're going to continue on the tradition. I feel it's worthy of doing the tradition, but you know, packaging up is going to be crucial from here, leaving from your house here, and then from here leaving back to you as well. It's very important. Let's see here. Kenneth says, I use a Monte as a drift car. I've done that before too. Yeah.
Oscar has one of those.
When's our next giveaway? You just got to follow our pages and find out. Hi all, Antonio and Juan Antonio, how are you, bro? Teddy still wants that Redcat toolkit. It would be cool to do an MIP with a Redcat logo on the end.
If they would let us, that'd be great. I missed out on the all black tool handles.
I really like that setup, but I wasn't going to buy a whole nother setup just because
I was planning on it and then totally forgot about it.
Right. Rad Raf, how was SEMA last year with the public now being able to attend Friday, Saturday? I think it was. It was the same thing previous years. And Saturday is a no-go. Saturday, everyone's gone. Friday was the day. And previous years, Friday was the only day that was open to the public, and that hasn't changed moving forward. But they did talk about opening it up to everyone, which they didn't do last year.
Yeah. Well, so what it was the SEMA Ignited is the public
thing. Oh,
Ignited,
yeah.
But last year, then you could come in as a public person on Friday all day instead of just SEMA Ignited.
Right.
Now, and there was also a thing on Saturday. We left Friday. So.
Yeah, but that was the actual show. Everyone, I mean, we were there Friday packing up. We were gone. Also, 99% of everyone inside of there was gone. Yeah. So like all the vendors, all the booths, they were already packed up, right? But it was intense. It was packed. It was busy. And normally speaking, when we do the SEMA show, I usually go live. I want to say 3 or 4 days while I'm there. Jeff Lozano has been on there multiple times, gone live with us. I put his lady friend, wifey, girlfriend, I can't remember if they're married or not, but I put her on the spot, and she was a great sport. We had the owner of Hoppo's there. We interviewed him. We interviewed Matt Jackson. We went pretty deep. We had a lot of great stuff, a lot of great time with a lot of folks. So our goal is to do the same thing and keep having live shows while we're there for you guys. Those live shows, usually we only put them on Facebook instead of going on YouTube, but I think this year we might push on YouTube specifically for those shows, because we can always share them back onto the main one. It's hard to share from Facebook onto YouTube at that point, right? But I might be able to just do restream from my phone too. Thinking out loud. I'm working on it. Ascent 18 clear bodies available soon, maybe?
I know we just got this container, so they might be on that. I'm not 100% sure.
Nice. Let's see. Teddy Westby, the taco truck drifter has to have a functional side window for big taco and a big taco on top.
Yep, that'd be sweet.
Right. Our Sabatina guy, he says he might be attending SEMA. Jacob Eckwright, I might have to try and do SEMA Build off next year, because I've got an idea. It's going to require that I have to wait for, but it is what it is. Absolutely, bro. You know, and guys have been, there's guys that, I'll be honest with you, the veterans in the Lowrider group know that SEMA happens every year. So a lot of guys, they've already started early on, expecting
that probably already done.
Yeah, expecting that it was gonna, go this way. Let's see. Daniel Samson says, tell me about these war drones being created. You know anything about war drones?
I don't think we do drones. We did drones for like a couple months, I think.
It went horrible though, I think, right?
Yeah.
This is way before our time though.
Yeah. It was it worked pretty well actually.
Did it really?
Yeah, just we're not really a drone company.
And especially now with a lot of the regulations involved with them.
Yeah,
Like,
once it flies, we're out.
how about that sub? See?
Right.
Give me my sub, bro. Nuclear.
I'd rather have like a Jimmy John's personally.
I mean, Firehouse subs, though.
Jimmy John's.
You kind of remind me of a Subway guy.
No,
You're definitely a Subway.
definitely not.
Where you buy the foot
They
long
charge
and
too
it's
much.
like 8 inches, you know, almost there. Is there ever going to be a light kit for the Ascent Fusion or Ascent in general? Right?
There's not really a like light buckets in it for you to put lights. Someone does have like a rock light kit. I forgot who it is. I think
what is that? The one
Club
company?
5,
And no, what is that?
HTech.
HTech sells a grill in the
yeah,
front
yeah.
with LED lights on them. In fact, I have one. Let me grab it really quick. Shane's going to take over the show, guys. I'm out of here. Deuces.
I don't know how to turn this off.
I mean, then stream all night.
All right, fair enough.
Say something, Shane.
Isn't Redcat a portion of Rotor Riot? No.
So, I mean, at least for the front guys, there is this option. Here, show it on that camera. So HTech makes this grill, and they make it in a couple different colors. I think they have the anodized blue, the clear, and black, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
They might have offered more colors. You're going to want to check out what they have, but comes with the actual lights for it as well, the bulbs and the buckets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, buckets,
But it's all a kit. Definitely something if you want to add lights to the front. A very simple way to do that on the Ascent. Brad Rapp says, please give us a leak, Shane.
I can't. I don't even know what the next thing we're dropping is, to be honest.
And Don Galindo has a good point. I've been asking about this for quite some time, and I think it's time we do something about it. We need a Monte Carlo show chassis.
Yeah.
I've
pitched it quite a bit.
I think we should still advocate for that some
Yeah.
more. So thank you, Don, man. Appreciate that. And yes, I agree with you 100% on that one. Dark Woods RC Park, is there a wire to connect the Gen 9 to a trailer light kit yet?
That'd be an Aaron question.
Aaron question?
For sure.
I'll try and get you an answer for that, Dark Woods. I don't have an answer for that. I know that the kit that we did for the Co was different, right?
I think it has an adapter in it, but we'll have to check on that.
Yeah, I'll look into that, Dark Woods, and see if I can get you a better answer on that. I don't think so at the moment, but maybe there's information I may not know or have been keeping an eye on that. He says, what about a boat? Can we do a boat?
Boats are weird.
So we were having
Boats are kind of like, I don't know.
Right.
No matter what you do, they leak.
Right.
Like even, yeah.
We need a Monte Carlo SS body, JZR Garcia says. See, be the first to make a submarine. See? I think
There's plenty of submarines on the market.
there is.
That's why we don't make a submarine, because they're not great.
Yeah, they leak.
Well,
they
the
sink.
submarines don't really leak.
Right.
Just regular boats leak.
Right. Oh, man. Daniel Simpson's trying to put us on the spot on that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that either.
I just doodle on computers.
Aaron says, I'm still waiting on some 1/6 scale crawler competition from you guys. So I don't know if that could ever be done, though, honestly.
It'd be cool. I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you think there'd really be a market for something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I know they're like the other brand of, 6 scale. I mean, I have one. I enjoyed it.
We had our own, the
Yeah.
clawback.
Oh, we had the
It's a
clawback
great
too.
vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't sell that great
Yeah.
over
Well,
time, but
we were ahead of the game,
yeah. But I mean, a competition version, it would be different from what's already out there. But like, how do you? I don't know. Like, where would you even start to do something like that? Great. I love the comment. I don't think you're off. I think that would be a dope idea if ever we can do something like that. I just don't know if that would be something that we would want to do right now. Danny LeBeouf, what's up, brother? How are you? Jason says, make an airplane then.
Yeah. That goes along with the whole flying thing. If it's not flying because it
Right.
jumped off the ground, it's probably a no, but
Right.
it depends.
AJ Staub says the Ascent Fusion is the best out-of-the-box crawler you can buy. It's only $400.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Marco Salinas, Bombita body. So he wants a old school, like deluxe, a bomb. I want that too. I would be so happy if we can do a bomb. So I'm with you there, 100%. We need a 65 Impala body, please. I don't know. I feel like the more popular body for me would be like something in the 70s.
I think a 67 would be cool. Like right when they started to do the muscle car era.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, thank you for the comment, Gage. I appreciate that. Beautiful body too, though. 65s are gorgeous. El Camino body for a 64 chassis. That'd be fun.
We talked about it. The bed becomes an issue, but you know.
I mean, you can just run smaller servos and just know you're not getting as much lift. But then, what's the point, right?
Yeah. Like
but if you run super long servos in the front, bro, and you just this way, you like lie down is here, but the shock sits sideways. We just Dremel out a hole so like the shock can lay down. It'd be like
we talked about doing like a tonneau cover.
It'd be like a cantilever setup.
No. Is cantilever set up already? At least the front.
I mean, yeah, technically.
I guess.
Van hard body. Yep. See James Cole. He loves his SCX6. Yeah, dude, they're fun. I have one. I used it once and then I just let it sit there. I don't know. It was a little anticlimactic.
Vehicle.
It is. For an event specifically, it's fun. I guess it'd be funner if I had more buddies that had them. Like then you could use them a little more. Well, listen, just because we work at Redcat and we're loyal to the company doesn't mean that we don't enjoy RCs in general, right?
I think we own probably every single brand of vehicle that's out there.
Just about.
At least the U.S.-based manufacturers.
Yep. In fact, I'm getting ready to liquidate because I really want some parts for my 4Runner. I want to do some cool stuff. Let's see. He says, you have it made. Just drag the corner of the CAD file and stretch it. And then hit print. I love it, Rad Raff, man. I love your enthusiasm, bro. Thank you so much. Ford body, 70s or 80s, someone said. Or AJ says. He says, just put the feelers out there for more information. See, they're trying to see if they can get you to slip on something, bro. Isn't that how it works? 100%. That's exactly how CAD file works.
I mean, I printed something this morning that I was told not to. And it'll be printing for the next 4 days.
Right. Redneck Sports. Any chance of Redcat offering the four lower link mounts for the Ascent Fusion in aluminum as a hop-up part? The ones I can find are for the regular Ascent.
So they're all the same.
Right. The regular Ascent and the Ascent Fusion are going to be the same part. So the Trail ones would work.
Yep. Yeah, Trail, Club 5, SSD makes a set. I can't remember who else. But yeah, they're all the same. So you can get any of those. Any Gen 9 Ascent Fusion. And then on the Gen 8, the rear ones are the same as the front on all the rest. But yeah.
Right.
So I think SSD sells them in pairs.
James Cole, I thought we were friends. We are friends. I don't know. Like I said, it's, where you at? Let's go crawl. You know what sucks? Is I've not picked up a remote, aside from like testing stuff, I've not picked up a remote since Pro lineup last year. Like I've not enjoyed the hobby as much as I should. And I really need to get back into it. But the weather out here makes it really brutal.
Speaking of Pro Line.
Redcat Racing coming to Pro Line by the Fire. The rumor is yes at this moment. It looks like we're probably going to go. At minimum, you'll probably see me and Shane.
Yeah, we'll be there anyway.
Yeah, one way or another.
We just don't know if we're going as Redcat.
Right. One way or another, we'll be there regardless. But not sure if we're setting a booth yet or not. We're working on some details. There's a lot of trips happening simultaneously to visit factories for quality control. So we're running really slim on staff around that time. So we're going to see what we can make happen. Ideally, I like to say yes, 100%, but I know that at the moment there's still some details we need to iron out. As soon as we do confirm, though, I'll make sure we'll post it on here and talk about that openly as well. Turbo says, hey there, I'm a new Gen 9 owner. Any suggestions for fixing the torque twist that yanks the body down on the rear driver's side? Also, I love my Fusion Ascent.
So the easiest way is just crank down the preload adjuster on the right rear
To
shock.
compensate?
Yeah, just a little bit. It doesn't need to be too much. That'll help. The springs on the Gen 9 are pretty soft. You could always go with stiffer springs. Just a little bit of preload on the right rear helps a lot, though.
Right. Let's see. Casey Blake, looking for an axle mount servo for Gen 7. I thought the Gen 7 comes with the servo, axle mounted servo already, right? So all you need to do is just replace the servo with a better servo and electronics. Let's see. East of Hano RC. Oh my, we're live. Ah, yeah, we are. Looking to mount a servo on a Gen 7 on the front axle. Like I said, I could have swore we do that. Let me see here. Shane, tell them what we're working on next.
Stuff and things. I don't even know when the actual next release date is.
I haven't been given an official one.
There's definitely some.
I have a lot of stuff I need to work on, from what I'm told.
Yeah.
Yeah, the servo is mounted on the axle on the Gen 7.
I could have sworn it was.
I could have been wrong because.
Unless he has one of the Portal Kit Gen 7s that has the. No, that's still.
Right. RC Garage says Redcat XT5 performance parts.
Oh, like the fifth scale?
That pink looks good. You're done, RC. Absolutely, brother. Fern Solo, what's up with you, brother? A little late, but you're good, man. Welcome to the party. Indra Suri says those SDKs are very underrated. Joe at the Exoplex has a class for them on his road track, and he got me to buy 2. They're fun little runners for sure.
They're pretty solid.
I honestly wouldn't mind you guys kind of bringing them back in, kind of like how you did with the other stuff and kind of like revamping a little bit. Maybe just taking what it is and maybe just ironing out some things to make them just a little bit better.
Yeah,
you know?
we talked about it. We'd like to do a really detailed scale touring car, but it depends. It's kind of a different customer than would normally buy the SDK. So we got to decide, do we do maybe an updated SDK, or do we do this super scale vehicle?
Sure.
So,
all right, guys, well, check it out. As I mentioned already before, you guys know the Ascent 18 is now available in pink by popular demand and disappointing so many of you guys for April Fool's joke. You guys made it a reality, so yes, they are now available on our website. Make sure you guys pick one up for that pink lover in your family. And as mentioned before, SEMA Build Off officially kicks off today. So first and foremost, make sure you fill out the form. Link is in the description of this video. And start sharing pictures of your SEMA build. The rules for the build are listed so that you know what to do. If you have any further questions, you can always reach out to us here at support, and we'll be happy to answer those questions as they come. We hope it's going to be an amazing SEMA Build Off season. I look forward to seeing what you amazing creative individuals do with it. You guys rock it. And all the RC clubs that are out there, man, you guys are great from top to bottom. I'm not going to start naming names because I always do, and I always drop and forget one. And then it's like, dude, why come you guys think, shut me out? So I don't want to do that. But all of you guys are amazing, coast to coast and overseas. Thank you guys so very much for making the community what it is. We look forward to seeing what comes to the table, is brought to the table. And I hope it's just not as hard to decide on a winner like it was the last few years, because you guys have been making it harder and harder to figure out who should win. So until next week, we'll be back. Same show, same time. Hopefully some new information and some new updates, as well as maybe find some people that are already starting to post pictures of their SEMA build off. So
110 Rod Shop.
Oh, that's right. And don't forget, next week, we're going to have 110 Rod Shop joining us, and he's going to be highlighting some of the products that he now offers for the RC Lowrider platforms. Should be a great show. If you don't know him and you haven't checked out his stuff, you're missing out. His stuff is legit, and it is sick. So make sure you guys swing on back next week. We're going to go back to a different platform and try to use a different studio to do this live with other people involved. And hopefully I don't mess up and hit the wrong button. But we'll make it happen. Until next week, guys, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and we'll see you guys here. So peace.